from you, does that mean instead of bombing like we did in Vietnam, Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, are we going to bomb Mondays and Wednesdays instead from the hours between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. instead of being 10 to 1? Are we going to do that? I'm just asking the question. I'm not speculating. I'm just asking the question hypothetically. That's all I'm doing here.
Well, out of the fly on the wall, I could give you the answer to that, but I'm not. And I'm not privy to any of their information, but if they're going to tell them when they're going to do it, I would suspect that they would be not in that place at that time. I mean, they may not have high school diplomas, but I'm sure they get that. Hello, everyone. We are going to attack between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. on Tuesday, such and such day, and these are the areas we will be attacking. So I don't think they're going to be sitting there if they're going to tell them where they're at, where they're going to be attacking.
Right. Well, I'm just waiting for Obama to address that. I'm just waiting for him because he's ever going to we're going to do an airstrike. We're going to do air raids. Is that what he means by that? I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm just doing hypothetically. It's all I'm doing, not speculation. I'm just doing a hypothetical question. That's all I'm doing here. Hypothetical.
Well, what's amazing to me? Okay, this is another bottom line. Mm-hmm. What's amazing to me is there's only 10,000 of them. That's not a lot of people.
Right.
They're terrorizing the whole world. They're terrorizing the superpower country of the world.
Yeah, we are a superpower.
Give me a break. There's something wrong here.
Yeah.
Think about that. How many billions of people are there? And there's 10,000 of them.
Yeah.
And they're running around in trucks and guns. And we can't stop them?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it just boggles my mind.
Yeah, 10,000, right. We're 10,000 people. I mean,
how many people live in L.A. County? How many people live in, California?
Oh, we got at least 18 million people, right? And
so you got 18 million people, and you're talking about 10,000 people. And that's just one state, 18 million people. And you're talking about 10,000 people.
Right. Yeah.
And our government can't figure out a way, and all the world governments can't figure out a way how to stop 10,000 suns.
Right. Well, I know Los Angeles got, what is it, 14 million people now? San Diego has another...
I mean, just think of the numbers versus 10,000.
I know. I mean, it's staggering. I know. You look at Seattle. Seattle has 4 million people or so up there in Seattle. I mean, yeah, in one, just as a suburb of Seattle, let's say 50,000 people. 50,000 people in a suburb. That's nothing, 10,000 people of that is like the size of Anchorage, basically.
10,000 people, if that's
size of Anchorage.
Are terrorizing an entire world.
Yeah, it's the size of Anchorage. Anchorage, Alaska.
It does not make any sense to me.
Right, the size of Anchorage, Alaska, or how about another one is Montana, Missoula, Montana, less than 8,000 people. I'm sorry, Missoula, Montana.
I have a tendency to believe, my opinion, of course, conspiracy theory, whatever you want to call it, that those blown up pictures in the desert there are not all that truthful and honest.
Probably not. No, they're doing testing, of course. That's Tesla for you. That's Tesla. So yeah, but we know about Tesla, so we know about that.
But what I'm saying is, like, the fear mongering that they're putting on television and on videos, they're making them more powerful than they are.
Right.
If you took 300 million ants, and then in the center, in a valley, you put 10,000 ants, you're telling me that those 300 million ants can't figure out a way how to stop the 10,000 ants that are stealing their cookies?
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
It makes no sense to me.
yeah. I know. So we're gonna let it go at that. Thank you so much for your time. So much for the 10 minutes we had. We went way over. We had you on for an hour. I can't believe it. It went that quick.
Never get a woman on the phone.
It's fine. I don't care. I enjoyed it because we got everything we needed to have. We addressed it. It was great.
Thank you, Mark. And tune in to the Justice Club. Everybody Wednesday and Friday and 10:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time to noon. And
I like it.
a latte and grab a stranger and join us.
I like it. I really do. I have really enjoyed it, and I thank you so much for letting me go on the airways and actually syndicate what you guys are doing. I appreciate that because that was Monday was one of the best shows you've done, and you told me it was going to be a good show. You might want to record it, so I did that.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well, you told me, you said Monday it'll be a good, you might want to archive some of the stuff that we're saying. You might want to archive it and let people know about it and feel free to put it on. So we did. And so I appreciate that. I really do. So I took the challenge up and sure enough, boy, we got an audience full and it was great. So I appreciate that, Rose.
Oh, you're welcome, Mark, and you have a great day, and we'll talk again.
Yeah, we'll talk again very soon. So, any big news that comes up, I'll share it with you. If you got any big news, we'll be glad to. I'll be glad to have you on a guest too as well, and I'll be tuning into you as well. So it looks like we're on the same page again. We're not fighting each other. You know, we're on the same page here as trying to get the message out. That's all we're trying to do: educate, inform, and alert people. All we're doing.
I am just concerned about my country, my children, grandchildren, everybody else's.
Right.
Preserving our nation, because I was able to enjoy freedom, liberty, and right, and enjoy the real America that was offering me a reasonable educational at a reasonable price to my parents so they could afford it, and also teaching me morals and values and principles and to love God and the nation and to respect our flag and protect our sovereignty and to pray for our soldiers and my family of veterans and everybody else's and you know it's just good moral good old apple pie America, even though we were from my grandparents came from Europe on a boat, but they were so proud to be Americans and they couldn't wait to speak English and and say they were an American and and so it was a different time and a different day until the Clinton years came along and things started to change and our borders started to open and ports to our country and our jobs being outsourced. And I kept telling people, this is not a good thing. And a lot of people said, oh, no, it's going to be good. It's going to be good for business.
Right.
Well, I don't know. I've always had predictions coming out of my head.
Right.
And so I want to have future generations. I don't want to, when I die, I don't want to feel like, gee, I wish I could have done something so our future generations could enjoy freedom, liberty, and rights. I want them to enjoy them.
Right.
So I will do whatever I can, say whatever I can, as long as I can, to speak up for the United States of America's freedom, liberty, rights, sovereignty, God, country, and the U.S. flag, and do whatever I can. I mean, it's just my little part.
Right. Yeah, I know. So we appreciate your time, Rose. We'll talk again. We'll talk to you again next week. I'll do my best to be on your program again on Monday, so I'll do my best. But I appreciate your time, though, and have a great day. And we'll talk again. We'll talk with you again very soon.
Okay. Bye-bye, Mark.
Take care. Bye-bye.